Cebu Province. Isabel Aguilera. Hello, Isabel. Good evening. My question here for you is, why do you aspire to be a forensic psychologist in the future? What does it do?
I was always shy and awkward when I was younger, and I want to understand people on a deeper level. And I think people deserve chances, and that's why I want to be a forensic psychologist in the future. Thank you.
Great answer. Thank you, Cebu Province. Up next, let's have Miss Philippines Iloilo City. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling surprised that I got in the top 10.
Feeling surprised you got in the top 10? Well, you deserve it. Here's my question to you. Tell us something about your interest in structures like buildings.
I am an architecture student at the Science and Technology University, and I have been interested in buildings since I was young. Because I have grew up in a family with Japanese, and they have shown pictures of me of different places all around the world. And as I have traveled all around the Philippines, I have seen how great our culture is. And that has inspired me to be an architect in the future. Because it is not only a place for us to show the beauty of the Philippines, but it's also a place for us to rest, to be productive, and make great waves in this economy. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, let us invite Miss Philippines Mandaluyong. Hello, Mandaluyong.
Hello, Andre.
Tell us, what's your greatest takeaway for being a part of a gag show on TV?
I stay like
You know, there's so much power when we embrace who we are. And honestly, when I joined Quezon City, I learned to embrace my authentic and kalong self, and it opened a lot of opportunities for me afterwards.
Love the authenticity. Great answer. Thank you. Alright, next up, let us invite Miss Philippines Pampanga. Hello. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really grateful for everyone who's here to support me. Salamat ka ba rin?
I tell you, I have a lot of fans. Here's my question for you. Why do you consider yourself a jack of all trades?
I love to explore, and I am also a risk taker. And that's probably why I'm a jack of all trades. And also, growing up in a poor household, I found that I actually felt the need to do great and learn everything and excel in everything. But because I feel like if we excel in everything, we can succeed. Thank you.
Great answer. Thank you. Next up, let us invite Miss Philippines Southern California. Hello. How are you feeling tonight right now?
Very excited.
Excited indeed. Tell us about your small business of upcycling clothes.
Me and my friends love thrifting and shopping, so we decided to upcycle our clothes and resell them on Instagram and on front houses, small pop-up shops. So we love to support small businesses and be aware of our environment and our lasting impact on us. Thank you.
Awesome answer. It's a good thing to be aware of our environment. Thank you, Southern California. Let us invite Miss Philippines Cebu City. Hello, Cebu City.
Mic check, can everyone hear me?
Check, check. What made you pursue corporate law?
So, for those of you who don't know, my favorite movie of all time is Legally Blonde, where, for those of you who don't know, Elle Woods, the protagonist, is a fashionista. She loves all things girly. And when I grew up, I was told that all things feminine are frivolous and irrelevant. And that movie changed my perspective because I realized that my femininity does not have to stop me from pursuing and succeeding in a male-dominated industry. And the reason I am pursuing corporate law is because I aspire to one day be a fashion lawyer because, like Ella Woods, I too love fashion. Thank you.
Very inspiring. Thank you very much. Up next, we have Miss Philippines Hawaii. Aloha.
Aloha mai hako, and hello everyone!
Briefly, what's the role of social media marketing in this day and age?
If you don't know. Social media marketing is actually my position, but it's also a way of life. Today, we are looking at a digital age where human connection was paused and then depended upon within the pandemic. I think re-establishing human connection is what I find the most frivolous and the most empowering within my position, and I hope to use that on a national stage, on an international stage, as hopefully you're next to the Miss Philippines. Thank you.
Awesome. Love your energy. Up next, we have Miss Philippines Northern California.
First, gentlemen, to answer the impending question, how do you feel about that?
Well, I feel very excited and really engaged with this pattern and I start to get everyone. So,
That's the spirit. And of course, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on the matter. I think I'll benefit from this advice as well. Your question is, how do you keep yourself fit?
well, as much as possible, what I do to keep myself fit is to have a healthy lifestyle and a balanced diet. Since my course is related to fitness, I would like to apply it to my personal life and probably someday in the future, in a future job, I can help also other people relate to my kind of healthy living because I want to help people and it is something that I find I can apply anything that I can do that will benefit them. Because fitness is something that I learned about growing up and it's something that I want to share with people, not just the Filipino people, but everyone that I can touch my heart with. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. I'm sure we'll learn something a little bit more as well. Thank you. Next up, we have Mr. Pilipinas General Santos. Thank you for joining me. You've definitely come a long way, so wish you luck with your question. Well, this is quite romantic. Have you written or dedicated a poem for someone you love? Tell us something about it.
Well, this is going to be a very personal story for me. I remember I once wrote a poem for a crush of mine, for a high school crush of mine. And it made me realize that the things we do for love are the things that we can never imagine that we can actually do. And I guess it applies to life. If we love the things that we're doing, we can never push us to the limits and we'll create avenues beyond what we can imagine so that we can become a better version of ourselves. Not only for us, but for the people that we love. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pilipinas General Santos. I also want to hear his thoughts. He is no other than Mr. Pilipinas New Zealand. We're also on the topic of love, okay? You're cool with that? Alright. We love to know, what do you love about your job as a banker?
What I love about my job as a banker is at times the hardship, I am able to provide loans of my applications
Tacloban. I have a feeling you have a little bit more to say. Anything else you'd like to add?
Salamat po po kayo I said, thank you so much for coming.
Alright, kagaya na. As a tourism student, what travel destination would you like to visit soon?
Well, I traveled a lot recently. I was there and then I went to Bali for my birthday celebration, and I felt the goodness in that island, the vibe, the serenity, and I thought to myself that I think we have something like that in the Philippines. So the next travel destination I want to go is definitely Siargao, and I want to promote that hopefully with Mister Pilipinas Worldwide soon.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. If you are too shy, please join me, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. Yes, of course, sharing is caring, but we'd like to share a few more words, I believe, so I'll hand you the mic, alright?
Mga kapatid po kayo naman, salamat. Hindi na kayo po training. Thank you so much.
Alright, your question is, why did you take aircraft maintenance as your course?
I took aircraft maintenance for my passion and actually aviation in general because it was my dream from the start when I was young. I always tell my mom that I love to go to Alaska, but I don't know why. It might be because it's just for the commercial about Alaska, but I don't know really about the place that it exists. Alaska exists, but yeah, I love airplanes. I love dealing with people, especially sharing how fruitful our Filipino culture is and sharing how unique and vibrant we are. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pilipinas Startup. We'll definitely be flying with you soon, I believe. And up next is Mr. Pilipinas, California. Well, I'm definitely glad I'm wearing heels tonight. Are you ready? Alright, there you go. Would you pursue a career here in the Philippines or in California? And why?
I would definitely love to pursue careers in both countries because we have a lot to learn in California, especially the Filipino community over there, and also the Philippines because we have a lot of traditions and culture that we can share with everyone around the world. So I would definitely love to be a part of both countries. Thank you so much.
Well, I share your sentiments. Thank you so much. Definitely better have the best of both worlds, and let's see if our energy can be matched by Mr. Pilipinas Cebu City. I believe Cebu City. Let's start off with your question. As a food business startup owner in Cebu, what is your favorite food?
Well, I started my restaurant business in Cebu because I'm inspired by my mom. So growing up, I always watched my mom cook my food, especially one of my most favorite food is sinigang. So we have this small garden where we can pick a lot of vegetables and then just buy meat in the market. That's something that I appreciate in the province because we can have a lot of other things. That's why growing up, it's always a sinigang that I consider as my comfort food. Thank you.
Nakapasok ba si Jupiter Trump?
Thank you so much, Cebu City. In this arena, I would want a bowl of soup myself. Please join me, Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. How are you feeling? So far, so good?
I'm so nervous. There's this first time that I'm
Alright, don't be nervous. This is easy as a piece of cake, okay? We would like to know, what did you learn to love about the world of social
yung follower?
First of all, guys, at an early age, in last year, 1999, I'm very introvert. And social media, TikTok, Instagram, and some other social media platforms helps me a lot. And that kind of helped me a lot to my life. I learned to love social media. I learned to love connecting other people. I learned to love help my family because social media helped me a lot at a younger age. And then I love my parents and I love myself and I am so very proud of myself because at that early age I had myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely feel like myself. And to conclude, almost conclude, and continue rather, our Q&A portion is Mister Pilipinas United Kingdom. Hello there as well. Are you ready? Alright, you do sound ready and confident. We'll see. Tell us something about your paramedicine degree and what do you exactly do?
Well, when it comes to hospitality and healthcare, that's something that's resonating with a lot of Filipinos here and abroad because in the Philippines we're well known for our hospitality and our warmth. We send people overseas as domestic helpers, as medtechs, as nurses, and in paramedicine, it's a job where you're going to be there with a lot of people are born and with a lot of people dying as well. And in almost every culture, it's something that's very rare in someone's life. People are not prepared for it. But born, their person will die to help them through it, to be there on the worst day of their life. And I find it very fulfilling. Even though you might be there in tragedy, you're also there to pick people up and to start them on their journey of recovery.
Thank you so much. That's definitely a very fresh perspective. Up next is Mister Pilipinas Worldwide. Well, don't mind if I do. You can say something.
Alright, although this is the last time we go on this night, so I just want to say thank you to the three parties. I want to say thank you to the whole staff, the team members, the makeup artists, the photographers, the owners, the sponsors. I want to thank my brothers back here. They all deserve something to put their heart and soul into. The sisters over here. And I just want to say you guys are with me for life. And I want to thank my Lola. I wish I could have spent more time with you. She's married in American Kingdom, but I love her to death. And this one's for you. This one's for my mom and my father. Thank you for loving me and giving me everything you do.
Well, let's keep that energy rolling, shall we? Now, you have had over 30 jobs since you started working at the age of 15. What's your most favorite?
Well, I would like to start off by saying my most favorite job right now is the job that I have. I am currently the owner of an online personal training company who help about 50 clients minimum a year to lose fat, to gain muscle, to promote a healthy lifestyle. And look, business, yes, it is about economical standards, about making money, but at the end of the day, when I see my clients and when they lose that weight, when they feel more confident in themselves, that's priceless. I cannot put any dollar amount onto that. Now the second one would be my first job, which was I was working at a dental clinic, and I got $100 in a check under the table, and the first thing I bought was Subway. That I will never forget.
Mag-live sa Facebook.
Thank you so much. Indeed, that was truly well, but I'm excited to put my little best too. And that concludes our question and answer portion for Mister Pilipinas Worldwide. In just a moment, we'll be having more surprises on your titles of the remaining 5 finalists shall be announced in a separate awarding ceremony this February 2024. So, aside from our winner night, that's something that we can definitely all look forward to. The result is now in. Very high grades in Sean Bananan and Associates, represented by Miss Tony Bananan. To our 6 finalists, good luck. Alright, we have destiny in our hands in so much sport. And here we go. The new Mister Philippines is Mister Pilipinas. Wow! Congratulations to our new Mister Philippines. To our new Mister Philippines, please take your first walk. And that's a wrap from Mister Pilipinas Worldwide, but the Filipino Festival still continues. It's time to recognize the best and the brightest in music, fashion, and film. And watch out for our last time with the always trending and viral band, Gigi Delana and the Gigi Vibes. Once again, congratulations to our new Mister Philippines. And as we continue the Filipino Festival of Finals here at the Mall of Asia Arena, let's take a look at the highlights and memorable moments of the Philippine